So hello all. Welcome to this new game I'm playing. It's called Arcade Paradise. I found this in the PlayStation store. So there's been a few things that's been going on the last couple days. So when it came to ambiances and everything on the channel, I took a break from it because my dog had passed away 2 days ago. And it's really been hitting me hard because the passing of an animal is something that tends to hit really hard, but I had to really take some time for myself to really remind myself that things are okay and that I'm going to be okay. So, yeah, I was earlier today playing some Fortnite, and I was kind of starting to bounce around games and everything because I was like trying to figure out what I can do to keep my mind distracted, keep myself occupied, and more so, what can I do to really better myself? Because it just felt like I was doing the same stuff over and over in regards to the games that I was playing. I mean, of course I love like Dishonored, I love Fallout, I love so many of those games, but it was like, it was starting to feel like I was beginning to really fall into a loop of this game is just what it is. It's not really doing anything for me. So I took it upon myself to say to myself, okay, I want to find some new games. I want to find something that I can play for the channel, that I can play for myself, but I also want to find games that I can relax with because, like I said, the last couple of days have been very rough. I'll be completely honest. A lot of crying, a lot of heartache. There was a lot of things that was going on family-wise. Overall, it was just a lot going on. And so, I really wanted to take the chance to find something more relaxing, but also something new. It's something that we all can learn from. So, I found this game and a bunch of other games that I plan on playing on the channel. Of course, live, and, you all enjoying it with me. And I still am going to be playing Stranded Deep also. So, that's another game that, once again, is relaxing. And, yeah, you be ready. Do your thing, buddy. I hope you be safe, and I will see you soon. Appreciate you letting me know. Yeah, just I'll see you soon. Yeah, but it's been it has been tough with the grief and everything, but I really needed to find a game that I can play and say I'm learning something new and I'm enjoying it, but also relaxing to it too. So this game is basically just a washing laundry simulator, but he basically built it into like an arcade and everything. And I don't know too much more about the game. Um, I went on and worked past the tutorial, which was basically teaching you how to wash, teaching you how to dry, um, teaching you how to empty out these hoppers, how to order new machines. You got to clean up, you got to do all this type of stuff. A lot of easy things that were, you know, pretty self-explanatory. So, um, oh yeah, it's been, it's hard, man, about losing your dog, like losing a family member. Hope you're doing okay. Hey, well, you don't know how much that means, man. I really appreciate it, or madam. I really do appreciate it. She was she was like my everything for a good 13 years, man. So it really hit hard and then it hit hard that I found her, and but I was happy that I did find her because uh, she just meant so much to me. I'm thankful for the support system that I have had, and I'm also really thankful for everything that has been happening for me. I had to really change my mindset a lot. And before she passed, me and her were going through a lot in regards to many different areas. Like, of course, as I informed the channel a while ago, I got scammed for like $1,300, and I got had some family issues going on, had some friend issues going on. But that's really just what life is. It's just we learn from it and we grow from it. But I'm happy that she's just not suffering anymore. She was really sick before she passed. We didn't know what was wrong with her. It could have been really anything, but really we just for our sake and peace of mind, we put it, that she was just old and it was just her time, and she left on her own terms. So, but I still have a big part of her with me, and I started some things for my mental health to be able to kind of just grieve properly and talk properly. But this was the first animal, this was like the first dog that I've personally lost. I owned a lot of dogs in the past, but they were more like either my relatives, or I don't know why that was rank C, but they was more like either my relatives or they were my someone that I knew, or they were given away before they were even about to pass. But this was the first dog that I had all my life, was there with me like 24/7. And then, like I said, I woke up in the morning and found her, and I feel like, I think like while I was sleeping I heard her last breath and everything, and woke up, found her. Me and my family were really, really hurt, but it's brought a lot of good unity with each other. And I know that I don't know religiously and things like that what I believe, but what I do believe in is that she's okay wherever she is, and a part of her is still and always going to be with me. And it just takes time to really process and grieve everything. That first day was hell, man. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. That first day was it wasn't hell, because it really enlightened me to see what I really have in my life and all the gifts and curse. So I can't say that it was hell. I can't say that it was bad, actually, because it really made me thankful for everything that I have in my life and what I'm going through and who I am as a person, and all the friends that were there with me. So we decided to get her cremated, and we haven't got her back yet, of course, because like I said, it happened Saturday. It happened Saturday. So I had to really take the time for myself to really process everything. But I'm really thankful for the time that she gave me, and I'm really thankful for the memories that I have. It's hard to look at the photos, but it isn't, if that makes sense. I'm able to still look at them. I do tear up, of course, but it sounds like she was loved. The pain comes from all the positive memories. Yeah, it really does, it really does. And like I said, with this being the first pet that I've ever lost, that was this, like, every pet, of course, was really close to me, but this was basically, I was able to say, if someone was to say, whose dog is this? This was my dog. This dog was mine. And like I said, losing her, it hurt. It hurt a lot, and it still does. But I'm thankful for it. Oh yeah, one of the things about the game too, they said that when the business closes, we stop making revenue and everything, and then I have to leave at like a certain time where I'll pass out. So I usually try to stay until like the last two, because if I don't, then I get like a weird C rank. I don't know why some of them are C ranks or whatever, but It's whatever. But it really lit the path for me to be able to appreciate and start really finding myself career wise and potential wise. You can come in. Okay, I had some family stuff I had to do real quick. But yeah, it was really I know. Okay. It was a really enlightening experience that we're still going through. We aren't crying as much. The pain, of course, is still there. Um, like yesterday was yesterday, and even today was very different. It was very different not having her here, and it's still that way. But like I said, I'm really thankful for all the memories that she gave me, and um I'm thankful for you for understanding, because that was one of the big things that I've been noticing that's been really helping me um overcome a lot of the grief and overcome a lot of the pain, is that there are a lot of people that understand what it is like to go through this type of situation. So, um, like I said, I miss her, man. I miss her every day, and I feel like it's always going to be like that. But she's with me also every day. So I'm going to continue to do my best. The day she passed, I went to the doctor to make sure that I was nice and healthy, that I was okay, which helps a lot. One big thing I want to share, of course, with you all and those who watch is that. So, okay, so real quick, we're going to um, empty these out, and then we're going to um, put this in the safe. But one of the big things that I've really been noticing is, like I said, with so many people that understand, it's really good and important to have that. So, um, it's really nice to have that. And then, like I said, right now I'm going through the body ache phase, which is like with the crying kind of ceasing a little bit. It isn't as it's past 2 a.m. Go home. Hey. Yep, and then they show this to us every day, so um but yeah, I like that I found this game and a few other games that I plan on really just streaming just for peaceful purposes, you know. Like oftentimes I'm probably not gonna be saying anything until, somebody starts watching live or whatever. But yeah, it's just nice to have this because I really needed something that get my mind off of um what's going on a little bit. But yeah, but I made sure to stay hydrated today. Made sure to make sure to basically be okay for myself. And one of the achievements I saw in here, just so you all know, of course, because I got this before I went live, was throwing the garbage and getting an S rank every time you throw it in. That's so funny. But it really also kind of like this time period really helped me realize a lot of things I want to do with my life and how important it is to be there for myself, be there for others, a lot of things like that. So thankful to have this opportunity to be able to do this, and have this time. I was even saying to my friend that I would hear about, I heard from a video that said, don't allow the time that you have left to be lost to the time that you already lived. Cause she helped me do so damn much, man. Like, and I'm forever grateful and thankful for that, more than the words can express. And she would want me to move forward and be the best that I can be in this life, and be the best that I can be for myself and for all those I love. So I'm happy to have this opportunity to be able to have this in this mindset that I've worked very hard to obtain. Because when you look at like my playlists and everything, so she was a Maltipoo. She was a Maltese and a poodle. So her father was the poodle, her mom was the Maltese. Yeah. There's not much garbage here today, so that's good. When I came in the first day, oh my gosh, it was covered with garbage. But yeah, man, she did so much for me, and I'm forever thankful. And I'm gonna make sure not to take what she's done for me for granted, nor let it go any lower than let it go any, take it for granted or take it for any type of neglect or anything. I didn't see that. How many streams have you done so far? So on YouTube I've done 2. I've done one Stranded Deep stream that's in the history area under the live, and I've done what's it called? I have done some on Twitch. I did I don't think we have $500, do we? We do. Okay. Got a new machine. But I done a few of them on Twitch. My Twitch name, I gotta put that in my channel too. My Twitch name was Bellybun21, which is so funny. Like I said, that was her name. Was Belly. That's why I always say like, Stranded Deep with Buns, or washing laundry with Buns, or playing Fallout with Buns, or Bully with Buns. Like that's just always made it nice to do. And but I did a few streams on Twitch, and I think I did a chapter of Bully on Twitch, some Fallout 4 on Twitch, and I'm trying to think of the other game. I think I played another game on there, but I made a poll because I was it's this one. Um, I made a poll because I was like, I was on YouTube, and when I was uploading, the ambiances that I like to upload, I was like, would it be better if I just moved all my content to one spot? You know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't necessarily like having um two places with two different audiences, especially for a channel that's just real small and trying to grow and everything. So it would be definitely more beneficial to really start bonding with people that's on this channel. So that's when I moved everything over to here. And I don't know if I can move the channel content that I already put on Twitch over here. But what I plan on doing is at least putting the link into the channel, so if people do want to watch my past streams and stuff, that they definitely can. But yeah, like I said, I used to do it on Twitch, and then I moved over here because number one, I did not realize how much more easier it was to stream over here, because it makes it easier for me to be able to see my content almost immediately and a lot more quicker. But I also can monitor it a lot more easier than I can on Twitch, because give me one moment. I'm going to put the game on pause. I have some company. I won't be long.